Hey guys, how y'all doing? I hope everything is well. Everything is good with me. Y'all, I know I've been gone for a while. Y'all had surgery and I just got home and I'm still a little woozy in the head, but I'm here, y'all. I had back surgery and don't do that. Please don't do that. But I feel a little relief. But anyway, y'all, let's get to the meat of this here. I'm in the hospital for a couple of days or whatever, like a week or whatever. I get home, all hell breaks loose. Like, what's going on? Telvin and Grace. So I'm hearing everybody talk about Telvin and Grace. So I was like, let me look this up. So I listened to the 911 call that Grace called when she so-called allegedly pal Telvin. So now where I'm a little confused at is that she had told the 911 lady that he was deceased, right? That's what I heard. I'm just saying this is what I heard. This is what I heard. That he was deceased. I was listening to her. And she said that they were in the shower. In the shower? How's that? Like, how you was in the shower? Wait, I'm confused. Grace, let's get this story straight. How in the hell was she in the shower when I listened to the news and the news said that when you and Telvin come home, y'all usually clean your weapon and put it away or whatever. So how did the weapon, you just said you was in the shower. So when did you pow him? I'm confused. When y'all got out the shower, y'all started arguing and you pulled the pow. Excuse me. But even if you did, the operator was trying to ask her, like, because she was acting real hysterical. It's a tactic that people use when they do something wrong and they try to, like, get more time. You know what I'm saying? They stalling. It's stalling. So she's asking you, where's the gun? And you're like, I don't know. How you don't know? Because if you pow him right here, when you drop it, when you accidentally, allegedly pow him, when you drop it, because she clearly was screaming, saying, I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident. Oh my God. Telvin. No, she was calling baby. Baby, baby, baby. She kept saying it like 19,000 times. The lady is trying to talk to her to tell her, listen, do CPR. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't even doing CPR, y'all. She wasn't even doing CPR. You can hear, like, if you listen to the 911 call, like, it got mad quiet. Like, for some reason, when the lady was trying to talk to her and giving her commands, she was like really quiet. Like, but you can hear her moving. You know what I'm saying? But not like she was giving them CPR. You know what I'm saying? Because the lady never asked her, do you know how to do CPR? She said, do CPR. And it just got quiet. And that's when the operator was like, hello? Like, and she was like, yeah. Started screaming again. Baby, baby, I ain't mean it. It was an accident. We was in the shower. How you was in the shower when the news said that y'all come home and clean your weapons? So when she trying to say they got out the shower, they came back to whatever, place they was in the what is that? Trailer. It's a straight trailer. Don't they got 2 kids too? Well, you know what I'm saying? How you pulling out weapons around 2 children? You know what I'm saying? Y'all come from a whole club and y'all arguing there, and you acting erratic there too, because we seen the pictures of you when you was just like, doing this here, doing this, and like, like this. She doing all that there. It looked like it was a, I ain't trying to be funny, y'all, but it looked like it was a black club. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like it was a black club, and Telvin, that don't like black women, got caught talking to a woman, and that's why she flipped the hell out at the club. Yeah. Let's get back to this here 911. So now she's just hysterical. She's screaming, and they're trying to tell her to give her commands to what's going on. She keeps throwing out different things. We were in the shower, and you accidentally powed him. But how did it get from the shower to y'all, wherever, the room or whatever, the bedroom, and you have a whole pow in your hand? Because if you're wet coming out of a shower, that's the last thing you want in your hand is a pow. You know what I'm saying? You're wet. So I don't really believe her on that. And then the operator asked her where was the pow, and she was like, I don't know. How you don't know where the pow at? Because if he's laying there on the floor, if Telvin is laying on the floor, and you accidentally powed him, if most people, they would drop the piece, you know what I'm saying? They'll drop it and they'll be like, oh my God, and run to the person, you know what I'm saying? So it's right there. What do you mean? Like right there. This story just sounds crazy. I don't believe anything she's saying. Like she's lying. She's lying because the news came out and said that she said when they get home, they clean they pow-pows. So how did it get from inside the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, in the shower? She said the word shower, and y'all was in the shower. Y'all in the shower to where you at now, and he on the floor, and you did say he was deceased. She did say that. When that operator asked, she said he deceased. And that's when she was going, baby, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. She was just going crazy, and the lady trying to talk to her, she's doing this tactic where it's stretching out long and long and long. Then it gets quiet on the phone. You like, what was she? You can see, you when you hear it, you can hear like a little shuffle, like she moving around. Like, what's she doing right now? Like, what you doing right now? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be up in arms because Telvin calling, us black women those gross names and stuff. Like, I'm not even going to let that bother me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let that bother me, because if that's your preference, that's your preference. But I promise you, y'all better look at it like this. That relationship, y'all can believe that relationship if y'all want to. Because let me tell you something. All that there uproar with him saying, oh, this is my snow bunny. Oh, I'm in some love. This here, she the best thing. I'll mess with a white dog and all that extra stuff and all that stuff there. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Because guess what? You got 2 whole kids. If she was so special to you, she was so your thing, why you ain't marry her? Why you didn't marry her? You're not married. You got 2 kids. You got 2 kids. Y'all, that's a fake relationship. I don't believe it. I believe they was having problems in that relationship. And he played himself by calling us sisters out, that she felt so comfortable that she could do anything she wants to do to him. Because the way that he put himself out there, she feel like, you know what? If I do this here, ain't nobody coming for you. Ain't nobody looking for you. Ain't nobody looking for you. Because she souped up. She souped up. Yeah, she souped up, y'all. I believe she purposely piled him. I don't believe it was an accident. I don't believe it because the story is changing. I don't care nothing about her father being no policeman or nothing like that. Let me tell you something. When they came out in the news, they said that they both cleaned their stuff. Now, when this happened, she said she was in the shower. And he's laying on a whole different floor now. They ask you where the pow at. I don't know. You don't know. And then all of a sudden, it get quiet again. And then she comes back and be like, oh, I just picked it up and put it on the dresser. So, you just in there doing things. You know what I'm saying? Like, look with y'all. I mean, y'all kind of like messed up. I'm sorry. Y'all know I just had surgery, so I'm still kind of woozy. But what I'm saying is, if you did some grotesque stuff by pounding somebody accidentally, and when the lady is asking her questions, she's answering them. Like, for real, she's answered the questions. So she's in her right mind. And when she said, the lady asked her, where's the gun? And, the pow. And she said, I don't know. But it get quiet again. You can hear her moving around. And she said, I'll put it on the dresser. She was just hysterical. When I said hysterical, you couldn't hear words she was saying because she was just like going crazy. And then all of a sudden, she said that so cold, like, oh, I just put it on the dresser. I just picked it up and put it on the dresser. She said I picked it up and put it on the dresser. First of all, I ain't even trying to do all that. If I accidentally, which I would never do, God forbid, I ain't trying to pound nobody. But that's my loved one on the floor. That's my loved one on the floor. I'm going to be by that person's side. You understand what I'm saying? Only way I would have touched that thing again if they said the police is outside right now. And you need to put that thing away from you, period. Because you already know. She clear. We're not. Okay? We're not. We're going to need to put that way over there. Okay? Maybe by the door so they can see it. So they'll have to pow you. But this girl is trying to get away with no, Grace. Grace, no. And like I said, they was at the club. I was watching it. They was at the club, and she was in the club, in there, in there, doing all the. I can't do that, y'all know, just had surgery. But she in there doing all this here extra stuff like that and all that stuff there. I believe Telvin was looking at one of the black girls in there because it was like a lot of black girls in there. Telvin was looking at the black women in there. He probably was talking to one. He probably went over. I ain't trying to say like, allegedly. I'm not trying to say he was kicking it with no black girl. But how we get down in the club, if you in there and you see somebody, whatever, you be like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Whatever. That's it. But knowing that Telvin put this in her head where he's supposed to just hate us. You know what I'm saying? You better not even pierce your eyes near us. And it ain't gonna happen. It's not going to happen, my dear. Nope. Telvin probably was in there and he probably said, how you doing? So one of the girls in there, how you doing? And she flipped the hell out. Because he done souped her up and let her know, I would never let her know that. And I'll do a white dog and all this stuff here. You got her, you know damn well, bro. You're around a bunch of black, beautiful women that you're going to say something. And I believe that's what happened at that club. I believe that he probably said something to one of the black girls. I ain't saying he said nothing, disrespectful or he, went out his way and, you know, had a conversation or nothing, but it's just the way it is. You know, it's a black thing. When you see us, you be like, yo, how you doing? That's it. And you can just keep it moving. But she can't see past that. You know what I'm saying? She can't see that. Because he don't put in her head. Her head. Like, we are monsters. You know, like, he would never even look at no black woman. He put in her head. So when she probably listen, this is all allegedly. I'm just saying, because I'm thinking about the club. I saw them in the club. I saw a lot of black women inside that club. I'm just saying what I see. And I trust me and believe me, if the black woman was in that club, I promise you, he probably said, how you doing to somebody. Not trying to kick it with the person, like I said. But he probably did say that, and she can't take it. So that's when she flipped out. And she couldn't really let them know what she was flipping out about. Because they would have checked her right there like, what, girl, what? Girl, bye. And they took that sucker home. But that's not the point. The point is, did she do it malicious? I believe she did. I believe she did it malicious because, like I said, it stemmed from the club. And then the whole statement she gave about her and him cleaning it when they get to the house. That's fine and dandy. So how the hell did y'all get from a shower to him laying on a floor in another room? So what the first story you gave to the police was a lie? Because how could you be wet? If you came home from the club, that means y'all look definitely. I'm only saying what she said. She said they usually clean their things and put them away. So that's what I'm saying. This is what the news said. So how could that possibly be? How could you possibly have had that to happen when he got powed and y'all was in the shower? Even if y'all got out the shower. How could that happen? Because you said when y'all come home, y'all do that. How? How could that happen? Or, Miss Grace, are you saying that you got in the shower? Because the 911 lady asked her. That's why the 911 lady asked her it. She said, do you have any clothes on? On the 911 tape, she asked her, do she have any clothes on? And she said, she stopped at crying. Because she was hysterical. She said clearly, oh, I'm going to put some clothes on. She asked her that because Grace said they was in the shower. So how did the news come out and say when y'all get home, y'all clean your weapons and put them away? So y'all already home and ready. Y'all already to unwind. Y'all already unwind because y'all already in the shower because you said y'all was in the shower. Y'all was in the shower. But my thing is this here, look. Even if they did get into a arguing match or whatever in their home, where is the power at? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you because remember you was in the whole shower. That means the power is up. The pow is up. Because you said, I'm only saying what you said, Grace. You said when you get home, y'all clean it, you put it up. How did you get the pow back in your hand? How did you get it back in your hand? You just got out the shower. Remember? You just got out the shower. That was what you just told the lady with a 911. So, where is it that you get it that easy? Because you have 2 children. So I know you got enough sense, to at least put it back in the case so that the babies wouldn't, get hold of it. And not even that. The negligent part is that you pow-powing because y'all went out and y'all drinking or whatever. It didn't sound like she was drunk, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I know some things you could be high, and if some things happen, you get sober real quick. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. She did not sound like she was tipsy. She didn't sound like she was drunk at all. It didn't sound like it. It didn't. It did not sound that way. But my thing is, you got 2 children in this home, and you in there pow-powing around your kids. I don't know if the kids was there or not. Allegedly, I don't know if the kids was there or not. What I'm saying is, this story just doesn't make any sense to me. Y'all think about it. I didn't say this. I read the news. Black man pal deceased by white girl in Georgia, sparking racial whatever. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about them saying that, he was racist, and I seen it, what I'm saying, that he kept putting on his timeline and all this other extra stuff. Boy, bye. He ain't even cute, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even cute, like, for real. It ain't like, boy, bye. You probably can't even get no real black woman. First of all, let's get that clear, okay? Let's get that clear. And people like Telvin, even though I hate to talk about him because he's not here, maybe that's his handicap, to where he just can't pull no woman. You know what I'm saying? And he uses this tactic by disrespecting his sisters. You know what I'm saying? Because for you to be so openly saying this here about, your people is crazy. Even she got family. I don't care nothing about her being a cop and nothing like that, for real, y'all. Because guess what? He work around, the family could really work around a lot of black people and brown. And he did it so much, it could be irritating to the family. Like, you know what? You gonna have to get rid of boy, because he bring heat. You know what I'm saying? He can bring heat to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, maybe they laughed about it, when he was doing it from the beginning. But when you keep saying it over and over and over again, it gets to be obnoxious. And you can actually lose your job. Cop or no cop. Police or no police. You know what I'm saying? So he could sit there and think that clear people is going to laugh because you said, I would never mess with a black woman. They laugh. You can sit there and let them laugh at that. You think they're laughing? They're looking at you going, you're dumb. Maybe they laughed the first 2, 3, 4 times. But at some point, it gets to be dangerous. Very dangerous. Because I see, like I said, you could sit there and make us try to put out like, oh, this is, you even said you would decease for her. Like, and that's exactly what happened. Are you dumb, huh? But how could you love someone like her so much and have 2 beautiful children, but I don't love you enough to marry you? Was she holding it up? Because her family like, yo, boy doing too much. I don't know. I don't know if they whole family like that, but I'm not going to blame the whole family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to blame the whole family. But I know the cousin came out and he was, he crashed out. He crashed out. Yeah, he crashed out, y'all. He crashed out for real, for real. He crashed out like a dummy. But I could see the hurt on him. he hurt because, you know, we were saying, like, you know, you on your own, deuces, you know what I'm saying? That's your preference and stuff like that, you know. I understand he hurt, but this is his fight. But just let me say this here to y'all. I ain't gonna say it about the black men, but let me just tell you about black women, because I'm one. Even though we say this is your fight, black women and black men, we forgive a lot of things. We really do. We really do. Even if we don't want to admit it. Even we're not saying forget. Because when we're doing this story right now, like me doing this story, because I really don't, you know, it happened to him. I'm sorry to his family that it happened, because I can't blame his whole family that, you know, he's ignorant. That you brought up a son that's freaking ignorant. That he made the cousin crash out and he became a dummy. He became a whole dummy too. But when we're, with me, myself, I'm going to speak on me right now. That I'm telling you that this story that Grace is telling is a lie. Grace is lying. I'm telling you from the straight up. We're still helping you. We're letting your crash dummy cousin, you know what I'm saying, all that energy he had, to go back to Grace's side and let them know, like, bro, she telling another story now. She said when they came home, this is what they do. All of a sudden, they're in the shower. He's laying on the floor. You understand what I'm saying? Plus, they was having something at the when they was at the club. They was arguing and all this other extra shit because Telvin probably was allegedly talking to another black woman, and she was tight. She was like, "Oh hell no! You told me you told me you hate them. You told me you hate black women. You said that. You said, girl, not when you put them around us. Not when you put them around us." I believe that's what happened. I'm gonna be real with you. I really believe that it stemmed from him probably saying something to a black girl in that club, in that bar, club, whatever the hell it was at, and she in there acting all wild. I believe it stemmed from him saying something to a black woman, and she got upset and it went crazy. And that probably drove her crazy, because guess what? He been banging this in her head forever. I wouldn't do this with a black woman. 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 That's what you got. That's what you think you got to say to get a clear person. That's what you think you got to say to get a clear person. Really? And then you put on there, I would, for her. Yo, you gotta watch what you say. Like, for real, you gotta watch what you say. And you put it in handwritten. And it happened. I'm just saying. To the cuzzo that was crashing out, take that energy and you take this information and you go over to the sheriff or whatever and ask them, can you listen to the 911 call? And you take that energy over there with Grace in the mat. Because that's where it got to be at. Because she totally lied. Y'all, for real. Please, I'm going to get this 911. And you have to hear it. Because this girl's lying. She was doing tactics. And then all of a sudden, on her own, after the 911 lady told her like 10 times for the CPR, because remember she said he was deceased. I don't know how she came to that conclusion. She thought he was. Because you know why? She stayed around touching things for so damn long. She stayed around touching things. Or, wait a minute, y'all. I wonder when they got there, was Telvin wet? Was he wet? I would like to know, was Telvin wet? Because she said they just got out the shower. Mm-hmm. I would like to know that. Not her wet. Not her just wet. Telvin too. Because she could have been wet. Because if she powed him, if you close, y'all arguing, and you did that, you know, you gotta remember they in a trailer. So it's not that big. I mean, not they big, but you know, it's more confined, and splatter could have happened. It could have got her hair. It could have got on her clothes. Because I don't know how far in it that from the time they left the club to the time or the bar to the time that she powed him. And she got her behind in that tub, in that shower, and wiped that stuff off of her. Mm-hmm. And wiped it off of her. I'm not saying she did that allegedly. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Because it's just really not making sense to me to say, y'all come in, y'all do this here, and then now a whole situation happened, and y'all in the shower. Y'all just came out the shower. And she was giving them so much information that the lady wasn't even asking her. She was just trying to clear herself. She was like, yeah, and I did this, and yeah, I did that, and yeah, I did this here. Oh my God, baby, 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 baby. Anyway, y'all, I'm just saying, I'm going to find the video. I'm a little still weak, y'all. I just came home. But if I don't put it right up, can y'all please look for the 911 tape, and y'all will see what I'm saying. It's not adding up. It's not adding up. It really isn't. Because the police already came out and said, the sheriff came out and said that this is what they do when they come home. This is the reason why she had the power in her hand. But that's not true. Because remember, she said they was in the shower. Grace. And I'm going to see where this go at. I'm going to see how they're going to try to clean this up. I'm going to see just how they're going to try to change their story. Because it's clearly, that's not what happened. Like, for real. I'm not going to read anything, y'all, because I'm still foggy in the face, in the head. But I just wanted to let y'all know, like, I listened to the 911 tape, and it's not adding up, y'all. Grace's story is not adding up at all. I believe Grace, she did it. She did it. She in the heat of the moment, you know what I'm saying? It flipped her out. It flipped her out. See what they says right here? It says the powering was accidental. She had been cleaning her firearm after a night out. I don't know, y'all. I just don't believe it. I think they jumping too quick because they trying to say involuntary manslaughter. No. Miss Grace needs to be held accountable if she did pow Telvin for the family's sake. Because he basically wanted to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? He got it in writing. He wanted to go out like that. But don't believe everything you see or you hear. Because I'm going to be real with you. If he loved her so much, they have 2 beautiful children. Why didn't they get married? He ain't love enough to get married. He ain't love enough to get married. I'm saying, like, you gotta think about it. You got a nice little family here. You glorifying her like, you know, she's my snow bunny. She's so clear. But I can't marry her. Yeah, I believe it. I believe that, you know, in the club or the bar, whatever they was at, it looked like a bar club, whatever. They was dancing. I believe he said something to one of the black girls. He was like, "Hey, girl," and she was like, "Hi," and she was like, "Boom!" It's like the bubble just bust. Like what the, and she lost it. And they argued from there, and they took it back to the house. Or. She's so souped up about us, beautiful queens. It was just killing her inside. Just the disrespect that he has to do this to me. And he told me he would never. Girl, sit down. Because he has a black mother, okay, aunts, cousins, and all that stuff there. Girl. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go. I got to rest. And hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. Okay, I've been going for a minute. I apologize to y'all. I'm so sorry. I gotta catch up on a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Like start reading, but I can't do it right now. I'm kind of weak, still kind of weak, you know what I'm saying? I really can't walk that good yet. So I really gotta take my time, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm just like, even if I'm sitting here, you know, it's really, it is hard on my eyes and stuff like that, you know? So anyway, y'all, hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. But please, if you can find that tape, if I can find it before, you know, I wind down, I'll put it up. Because I really want you to hear the 911 tape. I really, really do. I want you to hear it, and y'all take it from there. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry about what he said about, you know, listen, he's disrespectful. He's that type of dude. Like, he's that dude. He's that dude. He's that one to sit there and, I ain't gonna say that, but... Because I don't even want to get on him like that. I'm trying to stay away from him, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to put myself there. And the crash dummy cousin, you need to, like I said, crash dummy cousin. You take this information that I'm giving to you and other people that you kept saying want to go viral and all that. You know what I'm saying? You take this information and you give it to the sheriff, or you ask them, can you listen to the 911 tape? Or you get your lawyer and get to listen to the 911 tape. And crash out, because you bugging out. You crashed out. You crashed out on us last night. You didn't even have to do that. you was crashing out. You could fight. Like, what you, and you was so crazy. It was like, it seemed like he was talking to the women, like, you know, I fight. Then he says, you gotta get the highest fighter. I don't even know what this boy went to school at. You gotta get the highest fighter. Mayweather retired, bro. Shut up. Chill out. But take this information, Cuzzo, Telvin Cuzzo. I'm gonna call him that. Take this information and bring that daggone energy you have over there. That's where you take it at. Because this is bullshit. All right, y'all. Good night. Peace out.